Meet the kids with all the answers. Quiz Kids starts now.
It's the Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by the San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Quiz Kids. We've got a great show today. As always, I'll be up here, and over there will be my friend and our judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. So let's meet our first team, the Mills High School Vikings. Garrett Chan, welcome back. You were here last season, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, welcome back. I understand that in addition to school, you are volunteering at a local hospital. Mm-hmm. And what are you doing there?
Just, miscellaneous tasks, filling water, getting newspapers, doing paperwork.
So you're thinking maybe of a career in patient care at some point?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to you there. That's great. Our captain is Julia Lee. Julia, you're a senior. And in this time of great budget cuts, a lot of the arts are suffering, particularly at the elementary levels. And the Mills High School students are doing something about it. What are you doing?
So after school, twice a week, 10 of us go to Taylor and we teach fourth graders, flutes, trumpets, percussion, every instrument, just beginning stuff.
But keeping them going so that they'll be ready to enter high school orchestra someday.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for that. Great service. Anurag Dulapalli. Hello, Anurag.
Hello.
You're part of this year's mock trial. I understand it's a juicy murder case.
Yes, it is. So we have our invitational this Saturday. It's coming Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And we've been practicing rigorously and efficiently. So I think we're ready to have a great season.
I hope you do. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Grant Paul. Okay, you guys, you ready to play? Let's play the collaboration round. I am going to ask you 7 questions. Each is worth 10 points. If you give me the correct answer after you collaborate, you'll get the points. Get all 7 right, I will give you a 30-point bonus to bring your score up to 100. All the questions come from the same special little category. In this category, every answer will contain one of the elements, one of the chemical elements. For example, if I say this is a phrase for hurry up, you would say, get the lead out. Get it? All right, good luck to you. Here's your first question. Completed in 1936, it connects Marin County to the Presidio.
Golden Gate Bridge.
That's right, for 10 points. Now you got it. And I guess your mother did too, because she's the only one who clapped. Former name for the region of Western Africa that includes Ghana. What do we call that?
Gold Coast?
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast?
That is correct, yes. So far, your answers are solid gold. A division of the Ford Motor Company, this is often paired with Lincoln.
Mercury?
Mercury.
Right, Mercury. This was an unknown Dumas title character who died in the Bastille in 1703.
Man in the Iron Mask?
Yeah, Man in the Iron Mask.
You got it for 10 points. This is the 6th book in C.S. Lewis's Narnia series.
Silver chair.
Silver, what?
The silver chair.
The
The silver chair is correct. There you go. This was part of the Paleozoic era. This period lasted from 350 to 290 million years ago.
Oh, Carboniferous?
Yeah, Carboniferous.
That is it, the Carboniferous period. Get this one right, you'll score the bonus. Kal-El was born here before his father sent him to Earth, and he developed superpowers.
Oh, Krypton.
Yeah, Krypton.
You got it, the planet Krypton. You scored 70 points and the bonus for 100 points. Congratulations. We will find out what happens when the other team answers after these messages. Good job. We're back. Let's give a big welcome to the Woodside Wildcats. Leanne Patrick, you are involved in something that's one of my favorite activities. You're in the school musical. What are you guys doing at Woodside this year?
We're doing a musical called Curtains. It's a musical murder mystery comedy.
Wow. And when is that going on?
It's the first 2 weekends of March.
Well, hopefully we're taping at such a time that people will come rushing down after they see this to buy tickets for your show. I hope it's very successful. Your captain is Locke Alexander. Hey, Locke. You're a senior and a big part of the robotics team.
Yes, I'm one of the captains of Team 100, and actually, Daniel is one of our lead programmers, and Leanne is our spirit coordinator.
So you're all working on that together like you're working on Quiz Kids. Well, good luck this time with your with both assignments. Daniel Steiner, you are a senior and an avid chess player and competitor. Not only do you compete in various tournaments, you have actually been in charge of a tournament, right?
Yeah.
And where do you do that?
All around the Bay Area. Mostly I direct tournaments with Bay Area Chess, which is...
And it is. Checkmate, Daniel, checkmate. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Samir Malouf. I have a series of 7 chess questions for Daniel. Here we go. Now, remember, all the answers will contain a chemical element. Good luck, you guys. See if you can get a full run just like Mills did. First question. Songwriters traditionally worked on this street in New York City. Your answer?
No answer.
Tin Pan Alley. It was given at the 1896 Democratic National Convention by William Jennings Bryan.
The speech.
Nope.
No answer.
The Cross of Gold speech. He was the ship's cook in the novel Treasure Island, whose talking parrot was named Captain Flint.
Long John Silver?
That's right, Long John Silver. He accompanied Dorothy Gale on her quest to find the Wizard of Oz.
The Tin Man.
That's right. This is an old-fashioned term for a pretty young woman who seeks a rich man to support her.
A gold digger.
Gold digger is correct. This is a slang term for any Navy destroyer.
An Iron Maiden?
No, it's a tin can. And finally, this is the nickname for northern Santa Clara County.
No answer.
Silicon Valley. Aww. We show you with 30 points. 100 points. Mills is in the lead at the end of this round. We will continue. We will continue after these messages. Thank you. We would love to see you at a future taping of Quiz Kids. Just give us a call at 650-637-1936. We will send you tickets, and we'll have a big full house and a lot of fun. All right, you guys ready to play the lightning round? Team members, hands on your buzzers. I will ask a 10-point question, and the first person to buzz in gets to answer for her or his team. Give me the right answer, you'll score 10 points. If you give me the incorrect answer, I will give the other team the chance to collaborate and steal those points. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the information you've been given. Give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team. We are 100 to 30. Woodside wants to catch up, I know, so let's get right to it. It enjoyed a renaissance following release of a Paul Newman movie. Scott Joplin is associated with what lock?
Ragtime?
Correct. He was governor of California while the Transcontinental Railroad was being built. Name this robber baron, better known as the founder of a university. Yes, Anurag.
William Stanford.
That is right. In the year 167 AD, he published the Meditations. Name this last of Rome's 5 good emperors. Yes, Anurag.
Marcus Aurelius.
You got it. In December 1811, a huge earthquake struck the American heartland. Church bells rang as far away as Boston. Name the earthquake fault system on the Mississippi River that... Yes, Garrett.
New Madrid.
Correct. He developed a unique architectural style as epitomized in buildings like falling water. And yes, that is right. How well do you know your Pythagorean triples? What is the hypotenuse of the right triangle with sides 7 and 24? 25. M is his boss, but who provides high-tech gadgets for James Bond? Okay, I will go on. This strong fibrous membrane that surrounds and protects the brain. Name the structure whose name means strong mother in Latin. Yes, Garrett.
Subdural matter.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
The cerebellum.
Dura mater. This binary logic gate has 2 inputs and 1 output. What do you call the gate whose output is always 0 unless both inputs are 1? AND. He visited the Winhams, Yahoos, and Lilliputians. Name this fictional character. Yes, Garrett.
Gulliver.
Correct. Clay tablet fragments of his code survive to this day. What about, yes, Daniel?
Hammurabi.
Yes, that's right. It is the core of the largest and most populous metropolitan area in Africa. Name this crowded city located near the delta of the Nile River. Anurag.
Cairo.
Correct. His name did not even appear on the ballot in 10 southern states, yet he is considered by most historians to have been our greatest president. Who? Yes, Locke.
Abraham Lincoln.
That's it. A modern map shows there are only 2 landlocked countries in the world that are entirely surrounded by other countries that are also landlocked. Name one of these 2 countries. Garrett.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein or Uzbekistan. That is a 1-minute warning. He is one of the most famous covers. His is one of the most famous covers of the Broadway song Hello Dolly. Name this famous jazz trumpeter nicknamed Satchmo. Yes, Leah.
Louis Armstrong.
Correct. He is the only person ever to win an Emmy and a Nobel Peace Prize, and he joined the winner of an Oscar on stage for the acceptance speech. Name this man who once ran for president. Yes, Garrett.
Reagan.
No, you can steal. For an inconvenient truth, Al Gore. Which socialist wrote about his travels in the South Pacific but is best known for his novels set during the days of the Klondike Gold Rush? Jack London. I'm sorry you missed that. Alexander Hamilton wanted the federal government to create one of these. The 1819 Supreme Court case McCulloch. Yes, Locke.
National Bank.
You got it. The 14th of July is a national holiday in France. It's named after what prison? Yes, Daniel.
The Bastille.
Correct. Everyone knows about Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. What was her breezy last name? Locke.
Gale.
Correct. Many college campuses have cadet branches of the Army called ROTC. What do these initials stand for? The Reserve Officer Training Corps. During the Cold War, the US and USSR each had thousands of ICBMs aimed at each other. What do these initials stand for, Daniel?
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Right. When painting, the 3 primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. We have 1 minute. I was wrong before. We still have time. When painting, the 3 primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Computer monitors use what different set of 3? Yes, Julia.
Red, blue, and green.
You got it. In England, they use a different word to describe the food we call cookies. What do the British call them? Julia.
Biscuits.
Yes. One of their masterpieces was the short film Another Fine Mess, and they won an Oscar for The Music Box. Name this comic duo who raised American spirits. Locke.
Groucho and Marx.
No, Groucho and Marx, that's so cute. During the Depression, a comic team. Can you tell me?
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Laurel and Hardy. We've all read the Dennis the Menace cartoons. What is Dennis's last name? Dennis Mitchell. This general was shot in the leg, which was amputated and buried at Saratoga, New York. Name this traitor who is remembered for trying to... Yes, Garrett.
Benedict Arnold.
That's right. When doing an experiment involving testing medication, one group is given no medication. Yes, Locke. No, I'm sorry. We'll just stop right there. That's the end of the round. 120 for Woodside, 190 for Mills. You're still in the lead. We will return for the extreme round in just a couple of minutes. Don't go away. Okay, everyone, let's play the extreme lightning round. The Point values are doubled. The play stays the same, except now, if you buzz in and give me an incorrect answer, you will lose 20 points. The other team has a chance to really even out the score in that situation. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer and I pass it on to the collaborators and they choose not to answer, you will not be penalized. Only if you give me a wrong answer will you lose those points. It is 190 to 120. Good luck, both teams. Here we go. Who wrote the letter from Birmingham jail, which, yes, Locke?
Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right. What does a philatelist collect? Yes, Julia?
Stamps.
Right. Name the landmark 1973 Supreme Court case. Yes, Julia?
Roe versus Wade.
That's right. Which Canadian province borders on all but one of the Great Lakes? Anurag?
Ontario.
Correct. What is the only U.S. state that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and two of the Great Lakes? That's New York. Name the current emperor of Japan. Akihito. It's the most diamagnetic of all elements and has a lower thermal conductivity than all metals except mercury. What metal used to alloy steel has the symbol Bi? Yes, Garrett.
Bismuth.
Right. Who shouted "Sic Semper Tyrannis" from the stage of the Ford's Theater? Yes, Anurag.
Booth.
That's correct. What Brazilian metropolis is the most populous city in the southern? Yes, Locke.
Rio de Janeiro.
No, in the southern hemisphere, the most populous city.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
That is right. What are the three namesake ingredients in a traditional BLT sandwich? Locke.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Right. Ironically, the devout Galileo was tried for heresy by the Catholic Church because his teachings, yes, Locke?
Heliocentric.
No. His teachings contradicted those of what pagan classical Greek philosopher?
No. Plato.
It was Aristotle. So that's 20 wrong down to both of you. What three-letter word can be a raw metal ingot, a barnyard animal, or a glutton? Yes, Julia?
Pig.
Right. What character in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland disappeared except for its, yes, Locke?
Cheshire Cat.
Right. What does a sphygmomanometer measure? A sphygmomanometer. Don't make me say it again. Julia?
Blood pressure.
That is right. What do physicists call this equation? F equals G m1 m2 over r. Yes, Garrett?
Universal law of gravitation.
That is right. What mythological hero slew the chimera which mounted on the flying? Yes, Julia?
Bellerophon.
Correct. What knot is formed by tying a rope right over left and left over right? Locke.
A cross knot.
No, you can steal.
Square.
Sure.
Square.
That is right. An earthquake with magnitude 8.2 releases how much energy compared to an earthquake with magnitude 6.2? Yes, Daniel?
100 times.
That's right. Millions of what type of flying animal live inside Carlsbad caverns and emerge? Locke?
Bats.
Right. In 1651, what philosopher wrote that human life in a state of nature is? Yes, Julia?
Hobbes.
Right. What eating disorder commonly affects adolescent girls who can literally starve to death? Well, yes, Locke?
Anorexia.
You've got it. Name the composer of the 1928 one-movement orchestral piece, Bolero. I think we're all glad you don't know this one. Ravel. It's a seductive piece. How many 2-ounce slider-size hamburgers can be made from 3 pounds of meat? Yes, Daniel?
24.
Yes. Between which two planets is the asteroid belt located? Yes, Julia?
Mars and Jupiter.
That's right. You won't have a problem if you can name what former convent resident who married Baron von Trapp in the musical The Sound of... Yes, Garrett?
Maria.
Maria is correct. What city, which served as the port of Imperial Rome, is named for the shellfish which are still collected there today? Locke?
Manila.
No. You can steal.
I think it's Civita Vecchia, but guess if you.
Okay. No answer.
Austria. If the two foci of an elliptical orbit are brought closer together until they coincide, yes, Locke?
A circle.
Yes. Who is next in line for succession to the U.S. presidency after the president pro tem of the Senate? That is the Secretary of State. According to the Quran, Muhammad ascended to heaven while mounted on his horse Al-Barak in what holy city? Yes, Garrett.
Mecca?
No. You can steal.
Palestine?
Jerusalem. Name the pair responsible for the operettas HMS Pinafore, the Mikado, and the Pirates of Penzance. That would be Gilbert and Sullivan. If you drop a ball from a building and it takes 4 seconds to hit the ground, how tall is the building? Between 250 and 270 feet. What forms when the average annual snowfall in a region exceeds the annual moisture lost by evaporation and melting? Yes, Anurag.
Flooding?
I'm sorry?
Flooding?
No, you can steal. We have a minute to go.
Pass.
It's a glacier. The Missouri Compromise involved Missouri and what other state admitted into the Union at the same time? Yes, Julia.
California.
No, you can steal.
Maine?
That's right. Name the father of Britain's legendary King Arthur. Yes, Daniel.
Uther Pendragon.
Right. What insignia does an Army lieutenant wear on each epaulette? One bar. Members of the phylum Chordata all share what common characteristic? Yes.
Backbone.
Frank? No, I'm sorry. What common characteristics?
Spinal cord.
That's right. What do you call the little line extensions on the ends of the lines present in type fonts such as Times New Roman? Anurag.
Serif?
Correct. Name the Supreme Court Justice. Oh, that's the end of the game. Let's look at the score. 200 for Woodside. With 450, Mills wins this round. Congratulations to both teams. We will see you next week for another game of Quiz Kids. Till then, bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar,